Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jack, and this is a big day for us. So after so many months of working, phase 2 is now in effect. And that all starts right now with the launch of our very, very big course called Casino Diversification Toolbox. And this is Module 1. So I'm going to put the link in the description for you to be able to purchase this course. And I'm going to put the link to all the preview videos and stuff that we've done over the last week if you've missed anything. So here's the deal. I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can because I want to touch on something else in this video. This course, if you don't know it, it has been in the works for a very long time. This is not a 5 or a 10-minute video with a strategy. This is a massive course with videos, PDFs, and custom spreadsheets and tools that is going to finally get you on the path with the right building blocks to be able to turn this casino income generation into a legitimate business for you. It's not cookie cutter. I am not giving you exactly what I do. I'm giving you the ability to learn how to fish, not just the fish itself. This is going to be the framework that basically is going to teach you how to evaluate, how to test, how to simulate, how to get the right data from those simulations to then make your own determinations as to what strategies meet your risk to reward ratios. And only then will it go into your personal toolbox. And you will continue to evaluate, tweak, and adapt this toolbox just like you would any other business model, whether it's in the brick and mortar, whether it's trading, or whether it's a website business. That is the way to do this. You must treat this as a business. This is Module 1, and it is packed to the hilt. The cost that we're doing this at is incredibly low for what you're getting. The testers of the systems that are included in here, just the strategies, have made their money back in just a few sessions. So I have kept the cost of this so much lower. I could have sold just the strategies in this package, in this course, individually for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And we wanted to get things going in a huge way. So for the first 100 purchasers of this course, you're getting everything for fractions of the money that it really should be costing. So get in today, and here's the deal. I want to celebrate this launch with you and some of the things that I'm not going to mention in this video of what's coming in the next few weeks and how we are becoming a total education portal. And that's coming real soon. You're going to know what's happening with everything here with the rebrand in the next week or so. But I want to celebrate everything we've done, all the work we've done, and bring you along for the ride. So for the first group of people that purchase this course, you will be getting a very special gift, a Las Vegas hotel voucher, complimentary for 2 people. So more on that. That's all you need to do is buy the course and get in and celebrate with us. And you will be able to go to Vegas and use this voucher and lock it in up to 18 months for the trip itself, up to 18 months from now. So that's the story. It's only going to be out there for the first people that purchase the course. Get in and let's get going. All right. So like I told you, this is really going to be so far and above what you're seeing on YouTube, so much above of what you're seeing from other people that are selling these holy grail systems. There's no such single holy grail system. If you owned a shoe store and you found out that a certain shoe was selling more than others, would your entire shoe store be based on that one shoe? Give it a break, people. Come on, get with the program. That's not what business is. Treat this like a business, and you will be rewarded beyond belief. In my opinion, there is no better opportunity right now than what we are doing, generating income through the casino itself. Nothing compares to this. There is no saturation. This is evergreen. You can do it online, on cruise ships, in hundreds and hundreds of cities throughout the world that have casinos. You make your own hours. You don't have to have employees. You don't have to sell products or get people into affiliate marketing or do ridiculous social posting for the rest of your life on Facebook or anywhere else or make crazy TikTok videos. None of that is needed here. This is the best way to change your financial future. Not with Holy Grail systems, but with a real business model and constantly tweaking what you're using as an asset class. That's the games themselves. And then testing the strategies and making your own decisions as to what goes in to your toolbox. This is where it starts. Okay, so I'm going to give you a free lesson today. It's something we don't talk about enough. And this is going to work right into the course. So you guys are very familiar with what is a bankroll. You need a specific bankroll to play different strategies, right? And each one is different. You may need 100 units for one strategy that's very aggressive, and you may only need 15 or 20 for another, all right? Let's start there. The course is going to explain to you creating what you think is the bankroll out of thin air for a strategy is ridiculous. What I want the bankroll to be and what you want the bankroll to be is not important. That's where the testing, the evaluation, the paper trading comes in. You are going to detail all these things while you're testing. And what you need to know and what you're going to learn from those tests, that paper trading, is how far the rubber band stretches in a regular session. What's the worst case scenario? What's the best? And what is the average number of units after you evaluate this that you believe that you're going to need based on that actual data for a session bankroll? Now, let's say it's 20 units for argument's sake, okay? Let's say it's 20 units. And let's say that's based on the fact of trying to create a reasonable profit target based on the data during these practice sessions. So for our hypothetical, let's say that you want to keep things conservative. You want to make, let's say, 4 to 6 units at a session. And we're talking about Baccarat for the moment. Obviously, everything changes based on the game and based on the strategy. So to create 4 to 7 units average, in your testing, you determine that the session bankroll should be, let's say, 20 units. Okay? And that's based on all the different sessions that you've done in practice. That is the session bankroll that's required for you to play this strategy. However, I want you to be aware of a couple of other things. Number one, when you're doing those practice sessions and when you're doing your live sessions eventually, you're going to keep track of everything because the data is the most important thing when running this business. Like any other business that uses QuickBooks or spreadsheets or anything else, this is the important part. Even though you have figured out that it's 20 units for the session bankroll, I want you to be aware of the realized session bankroll. Realized. That is a different topic. Realized means how many actual units did you really need to create that profit target and end that session? So you started with 20 units because that's your session bankroll. But for session 1, maybe you never went minus more than 8 units to create that profit target and leave that session. So your realized bankroll requirement in that specific session was only 8 units. It was not 20. The next one may be 18. The next one may be 15. So start to understand that the session bankroll that you determine is one item of statistics. The session realized session bankroll is what was actually used to generate those profits. Those are two different things. And it's very important to understand those. The third thing that you need to understand, you may need 20, 15, 50 units to play a strategy in regards to your, after testing, your session bankroll. But the way that we really work, we don't want any stress. So at the beginning of live play, we are prepared for the worst case scenario. That means that for that strategy, your session bankroll may be 20 units, but we are mentally and financially and emotionally prepared to have seeds. 3, 4, 5 bankrolls in the background. Seed money. Now that doesn't mean we're using it. The session bankroll is still 20 units, right? Or whatever it is. Here's the other thing to understand. What we teach and preach, and we always have, is bankroll builder plans. It's to be able to take your base bet using casino profits. Let's say you're starting with a $10 base bet, and that equals out to $1,000 bankroll, whatever that may be, right? But you want to grow that. You want to take your base bet from $10 to $25 to $50 to $100. You know how many units are needed to get there. Well, the first step in that plan that you create is to get your capital off the table. So you are only using their money. That's level 1, no matter what you do. No matter how aggressive you want to be, that should always be what we recommend. So if you do that, if you make $1,000 and your session bankroll starting, let's say, is $1,000, you completed level 1. Well, you no longer really need all those backup bankrolls, those seed money capital. Because moving forward, in your plan should be systematically creating backup bankrolls at different levels before you elevate to the next base bet level. So if $1,000, for argument's sake, is the base bet, is the base session bankroll, let's say for a $10 base bet, step 1, you need to make $1,000 and get it off the table. Now, how you create your plan from there is up to you. Maybe you create what we call a rope every other level. And that means that the money you make on that level is put away, just in case you have a terrible session and you need to drop back down. So you're creating these safety bankrolls using the casino's money moving forward. But at the beginning, you have a session bankroll And always be prepared for multiple seed session bankrolls at the start, just in case your start doesn't go quite well. Because we never know when the easy sessions are, when the little more difficult, and when the catastrophe sessions happen. We don't know that. It's built in to your business plan. So that's it for now. Just wanted to explain the differences in the way of looking at bankrolls for the business model here. All right, guys, I cannot wait for you to finally jump in and see what we've included with Casino Diversification Toolbox Module 1. And by the way, not only are you guys going to get the Las Vegas hotel voucher, I am not going to tell you everything here, but the people that become students and enroll in this course are going to be getting a whole bunch of other bonuses. There's all kinds of things that we're going to be rolling out in the next few weeks, because I do this because of two reasons. I love educating people. I love changing people's financial future. And I love and I'm passionate about what we're doing. And when that ends, this is all over for me. I'll go back to just doing this for myself. But for now, I am so excited about the journey that we're on and the things that are coming over the next few months. And it all starts today with this building block module. And I hope as many of you can do this, jump on board with this journey with me. And I hope to meet each and every one of you on some of the live events that we're going to be doing in the near future on cruise ships and in Las Vegas. So there is so much and such powerful stuff going on here. There may be other great businesses out there, but this still is better than all that scammy stuff. You don't have to build websites. You don't have to sell products. You don't have to compete with anybody else. And you don't have to worry about governmental crazy regulations, interest rate changes, bank changes, loan changes, drop shipping, product increases, tariffs, none of this garbage. Forget about all of that. Oh, and don't let me get started on broker manipulations and how retail traders are getting screwed every day with options trading, stock, Forex, and everything else. Don't even get me started. We don't have any of that here. So if you have really made an effort before and maybe got close and know that you're missing the pieces to the puzzle, because you've been trying to find the holy grail single system, you were on the right path. You didn't have the right ingredients. We're going to start giving you the right ingredients to make the best business cake that you've ever tasted. We'll see you on the inside. Check the description. Watch the other preview videos if you haven't. Some of them have some amazing information in there and tips. And then jump on board today. Lock in your spot. You get instant access to the course and all the systems and the money match and everything right today. Take your time. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon. And make sure you watch that math video that says lesson 1 that I put out yesterday, and you'll understand that there is no rush. Getting financially free can take a month, can take 2 months, can take 3 months. It can even take 6 months, depending on where you start. But we all get to the same place if we have the right game plan. And that's really what it's about. It's not finding the holy grail system. Let's get started today and join me on the journey. Thanks a lot for everything.